Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Liquid Update webinar. It is Tuesday, May 18th. Spring is passing very, very fast. I'm not sure if you can call this spring or summer. Sweden is still cold, but I hope you have nicer weather wherever you are in the world. My name is Anthony Norman. I'm the CEO of Dragon Global Finance. We are the banking partner and the corporate finance partner of Pernum and Likquid. Also operate the Likquid platform. I'm here to give you the latest update of Likquid, which we also refer to as the bridge coin, because this is a way to stake your YAM coins. So, as always, I'm going to start talking about the listed assets, an update on that. We are especially looking at liquidity and price developments, which we feel is a hot topic. Obviously, our external trading venue that we work with is World Equity Expo, which is a decentralized exchange that is specialized on these on tokenized assets. I'm actually using decentralized in the wrong terminology or in the wrong context, because traditionally a decentralized exchange of tokens means that the wallets are actually sitting at the client's accounts. What I mean in this context is that we actually have a decentralized model around the listing of the assets or the shares, although the stock exchange itself, or the token exchange to be correct, is a centralized one. And this is still a key in order for an exchange to operate the way you need it to for professional assets. So, lately we have not had very much development on the listed assets side. And the reason for this is that we have listed a number of assets. We're now working on getting the liquidity going properly. And our next step is going to be as part of the Empower program to allow people to list additional assets. Because of this, we don't have many updates on the listed assets, except the fact that the unicorn reverse takeover is going ahead. And obviously the liquidity is picking up in ICSI. We are waiting for one technical detail, which is the changing of the pricing in the platform, which is sadly delayed. And this is to trade directly US dollars and euros, and I'll come back later to that. But once this has been done, this is going to be a huge improvement, not only for our members, but also for external parties who are looking to trade, such as institutions. So this is what is happening. We also have the Rainmaker Empower campaign underway. It's been going for nearly 3 weeks now. We are doing improvements for this, and I will update you on that today. And we are actually looking at a deeper integration with the YAM chain. And this is also part of where we are a little bit behind, and I apologize for this. But this is actually in order for us to build the maximum power into the platform and the assets. So even if we're talking about a couple of weeks of delays in some of these things, it's well worth it from a value perspective. Remember, we are building a long-term business. As in always in tech, sadly, delays are part of this. And this is actually part of why the ICSI Gold allocation still hasn't been done. I've promised you guys this for 2 weeks now. And this is that we're fighting with a bit of a technical issue in calculating this on the YAM chain. So the brilliance of the YAM chain is that it's very solid and very secure, and you cannot corrupt it. It's a very good blockchain technology, or YAM chain technology. But the sad part is that sometimes it takes a little bit more time to program than we expect to. And this is where our organization is still learning about the tech. But we are on the final stretch of getting the allocation done. Once we've done that, we will be posting the videos and all the stuff on World Equity Expo as well, which I think you'll find. Now, the good thing is you haven't really lost much action on the exchange, because we're changing the currencies. On the back office side, as I told you, we are upgrading liquid.com itself. And the whole idea with this is to integrate the tokens faster, so you can transfer out your trading tokens from your Pernum wallets or from Likquid into the World Equity Expo and so on. which means speeding up share deliveries. We're well underway with this. We have at least one more week to go on doing this before we will see any visible results, but it's going very well. And as part of this, you will see live pricing on all the holdings as well. We've also come a long way of the tech upgrade to speed up things and integrations, but not 100% yet, but we are getting there bit by bit. We have in the last few days, I'm sure many of you have noticed that deliveries have come in, things have been booked and so on. And on that note, we have nearly processed all the IBAN and card orders. Now they are being printed and will be mailed out to you. But we're actually going to give you a little present because they have been very much delayed. Again, I regret that. But as a compensation, all IBAN and card orders, you will actually get free Likquid tokens for double the value of the order as a little apology from us for the delay. You still get your card and your IBAN, but you have this on top as well as a little apology from us for the delay. So we thank you for your patience. I'm sure, however, once these are out, you will find that the usability and the way where you can actually top these up immediately directly from your Pernum wallet will be pretty cool. It also lifts the functionality of Pernum as well, many steps. On that note, we're looking at a further integration on that, which I also know that many of you are waiting for the liquid asset management allocations, the return on investments. And as you know, in the first round, we had a miscalculation, so it had to be rebooked. And this, on May 15th, which was Saturday, we were supposed to book the second one. This was actually my fault. I had made a huge calendar note, but misunderstood my own notes. Because of this, we only could book the first corrected return on investment. So this has now been booked. The profit has been booked in your wallets for that. Now we're waiting. Because of that, we needed to do that first so we could calculate the second profit run, which we are now doing. I was pushing to have that done now today, but we're still waiting for some numbers. I'm expecting to have these numbers tomorrow, Wednesday, which means we can book the RI on Thursday, May 20th. After that, we are up to speed. That being said, the model was actually built on a model where we pay dividends in the form of tokens. This is mainly for legal and tax reasons as well. It's a more efficient and simple model. We also understand that many of you will prefer a more cash-oriented dividend. So because of that, during this week, we will be able to offer you two options where you either stay in the Likquid program for tokens and you have a more tax-efficient model. And that is where you get your share returns, or you actually convert it into a stake in the Empower program, which gives you a cash return, in addition to actually also Likquid and stock. So you get the option to do the best of two worlds. So you will actually receive an upgrade offer in the next few days. And I think that will remove a lot of the uncertainty and unclarity about this, the Likquid model. So this is going to be linked into the upgrade of the platform as well. So I think this is going to answer a lot of your questions as well as it comes out. Like I said before, we are trying to re-peg the trading pairs from the EQT token and link them directly to euros and US dollars. Reason for this was the pricing became too complicated. So although we had technical benefits, it just made it too complicated for professional outside traders to trade. And we have been waiting for this to be enabled by our tech provider in Korea, who's delivering our exchange. They still haven't done it. We have been promised that by Monday it will be 100% live. And this is going to open for a lot of trading and liquidity. So the model will be that we will have stable coins in the system called QUSD and QEuro, Q for equity, and they will be stable coins. So one QUSD is $1 US, period. And you will be able to transfer them directly in and out of Pernum wallet and Dragon's banking app. So very cool way of bridging your YAM out into cash, your equity into cash. So we are getting there. It's going to be a very simple and direct model. I would expect this to be, as I said, live in the system on Monday, and the ability to transfer these in and out during that week as well. So simplifying the model a lot, again, allowing you guys for more direct access to funds. We have worked hard in the last week also on upgrading our communications. We now have the Zendesk hyperactive support link live. It's on the Empower campaign page, liquid.com/empower. It's not very easy to find. We're actually changing the page today, or we're improving the page, so it will be much more clear where to find the support. But a lot of you have found your way there, and I think a lot of you have noticed that we are very, very active now in responding. So we've listened to you and we have improved. Also, our dedicated sales team is working inside WhatsApp to follow up questions you might have, and we're actively engaging and supporting you guys. In addition to that, we now have sales material in English, French, and German on the campaign page, liquid.com/empower. The only thing where they didn't translate yet is the May special terms, but all the rest is translated and live. We are waiting for the subtitles to be delivered to the movie and translated as well. We have started up a German country manager now to do German localized versions, which will happen shortly. And we are looking at others, which I will get back to later in the webinar. So this will also give you local communication, local webinars, much more country-oriented, but also language-oriented support. And this includes social media as well. So, as I said, we're hiring. We are looking for someone, and I wanted to throw this out there tonight because we have a lot of dedicated people who love YAM and love the concept. We're looking for somebody to actually assist us as a French manager, meaning translating our news, working with our social media, and also holding webinars in French. We have a very fixed structure how this works. It's a part-time gig. It's maybe half an hour a day on average, maybe a little bit more. And we have a fixed salary for it. We have a nice little package. So if any one of you is interested in this, please email to sales@dragonglobalfinance.com. sales@dragonglobalfinance.com. And this is specifically for French right now we're looking. So if you're interested, let us know. Just keep it within the family if we can. Now, for the Empower campaign, Empower is running full speed. The campaign page is liquid.com/empower. You have all the sales material there. And especially look at the very simple, super simple one called the long and the short. Just reduce it down to the very basics when you start pitching this. Then you can go into more detail. You also have a mood video there that explains more about this. And you will see the webinars listed on that page, as well as in WhatsApp. I encourage you guys to listen to my May 1st webinar, because that explains the power staking in detail, which I think is pretty cool. Now, as we roll this out, we gave you guys a special deal during May with some huge extra upsides. Now, because the translation and the material has been delayed and we're almost 3 weeks into the campaign, we have decided to extend that offer all throughout June so everybody gets the chance to participate. We think this is wise to get up to critical mass. So just so you know, the May special terms are extended throughout June. And tomorrow we're going to upgrade the liquid.com/empower campaign page. The look and feel, make it more clear, a little bit easier to navigate, including improving Zendesk as well. So this is underway. I was hoping this could go live today, but it seems we need a few more hours. So a lot happening, as you guys can see. We're trying to communicate more intensively with you guys. As we do this and we address technical issues, it will flow faster as well. So don't miss out on our next webinar. Next week, same time, same place, 8 o'clock CET, Central European Time. Also, for you guys who are interested in the Empower campaign, don't miss out our webinar series every Friday at 2 o'clock Central European Time. On the campaign page, liquid.com/empower, you have the links to register for the webinars. It's very easy to find. So there you have it, guys. Listening, and stay tuned. I hope this gave you some more clarity, and we're excited. The project and the adventure continues. Have a great evening, guys. Thank you again. Good night.